Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I've got for you guys is Natty Daddy, the natural father. I believe that term was coined by Ronald Terrio of Louisiana Beer Reviews. I've never heard that before, but the natural father, I like it. All right, so this is 8% alcohol. Was introduced in 2011. It is an InBev product. They changed the label within the last year or two, but it's always had that, I don't know, metallic-y royal blue color. And with the Anheuser-Busch malt liquor cans like this, you always get 1 extra ounce. This is the big one, so it's 25 ounces instead of your traditional 24-ounce cans. I had this in the freezer for at least 45 minutes or so, and I'm going to pour it into my frozen mug. I always recommend drinking malt liquor cold, especially high-gravity malt liquor. You want to drink it as ice cold as possible. And if it happens to have a few ice crystals in it, that's okay. The colder, the better. All right. So give it a pretty aggressive pour. It's a golden color. It's actually a little bit lighter than some of the malt liquors, especially some of the higher gravity malt liquors. For example, Hurricane High Gravity is more of like an orange color. This is more of a traditional lager appearance. It poured with a really nice big white head. On the aroma, you get some barley malt, you get some grain, some clean water, maybe a little bit of, well, you definitely get some sweetness on the nose as well. Actually, no, I'm not really picking up any alcohol. Obviously, you want to drink this ice cold. If it warms up, you might start smelling some undesirable things, and it definitely won't taste as good. I can guarantee you that. So always drink malt liquor, especially high-gravity malt liquor, as close to freezing as possible. So it's got a nice, creamy head on it. Very clear, very filtered. Smells good. Let's go ahead and get into this. Cheers, guys. That's a tasty high-gravity lager right there. Natty Daddy's always been one of my favorite high-gravity malt liquors. The Schlitz the Schlitz Gold Bull. It's no longer called VSL, I guess. Used to actually say VSL, very smooth lager, on the label, but now it just says Schlitz High Gravity Malt Liquor. Um, that's 8.5%, and that's really sweet, really smooth. This one is up there with the Schlitz Gold Bull, in my opinion. I think it is one of the better high-gravity malt liquors. The Still Reserve 8.1, Icehouse Edge, the Old English 800 High Gravity, those are good, but they're a little bit more harsh. If you are a regular malt liquor lover and you're looking to get into some of the higher gravity malt liquors, the Natty Daddy would be a good one to try. I think you really can't go wrong with it. There's not any off flavor. As long as you're drinking it ice cold, you shouldn't have any issues. I think it would be a great introduction into the high gravity malt liquor, the macro high gravity malt liquors. This and the Schlitz Gold Bull would be my recommendations for new high gravity malt liquor people. So let me get another sip of this one. It's very sweet. It's very malty. The alcohol is masked pretty well with this. Actually, I'm not picking up any alcohol. Maybe some grain in the middle of the sip. A little breadiness. It's medium bodied. It finishes crisp, clean, refreshing. Pretty dry on the finish as well. Just a super enjoyable beer. I'm not getting any hop bite or anything like that. It's very sweet and malty. With malt liquor, that's typically what you get. I'm not sure what the IBUs on this are, but they're probably between, I don't know, 12 and 20. They're typically pretty low, but a little bit. They've got to put some hops in here. Otherwise, it might just be too cloyingly sweet, but it is very good. If you like malty beers that are a little bit more malty, like I do, and you like regular malt liquor, this would be a great high gravity malt liquor to try. I think it's excellent. It's definitely in the A range. I'm going to get one more sip, and I'll go ahead and give this thing a rating. Mm, ice cold. This is just such a winner. I'm going to give it a. Oh boy, what am I going to give this? I'm going to give it a 95. It's a solid A, right down the middle. 95 out of 100. A solid A high gravity malt liquor. Anheuser-Busch has been making this product since 2011. They've been doing a good job. I never did get to try the 6% version that they put out. That didn't last very long, but they had a 6% Natty Daddy that came out for a little while, and that disappeared pretty quickly, but that would have been a cool one to try. But anyway, this 8% Natural Father, the big one, super enjoyable, super delicious, solid A high gravity malt liquor. I highly recommend that you go out there and try it. It was under $2 for this big old 25-ounce can, which it might have been marked down. It might usually be a little bit over $2, but either way, you're getting 25 ounces of high gravity gold. So 95 out of 100. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and until next time, cheers.